Hey, lone stranger. Look at the size of that pack. Let me get off the road. Can never get away from those cars. Grafton Loop. Look at that. Got 3 nights worth of food. We're gonna see if we can get up there to Sunday River. And back. Oh, it's important to get back. Baldfade's looking beautiful. Always are. But I thought I'd try something different. Come up here in the spring, caught the very end of the snow. Never come up this way in the winter. Not sure anybody does. New England trail conditions shows no one coming over here. And I would think if somebody came over here, they'd be bragging about it. But we'll see. I saw a couple footprints on the road, so it's possible. Not going very far at all today, I don't think. Gonna see what things look like. Head up to the first campsite. Bald Mountain, they call it. It's not really on the mountain, but... And then, tomorrow we'll see if we can get up either to the summit or at least to Sergeant Brook campsite. Thinking Wednesday is going to be summit day based on the weather reports. But I don't know what the trail's going to look like at all, so... Snowmobile trail is pretty well groomed. But once we get off this, maybe deep snow the whole way. So we'll see how crazy it all turns out to be. I don't think anybody's going to be skinny dipping today. Not even sure the water's open. Oh yeah, if you want it, it's there. You gotta really want it though. Is it supposed to make that noise? It's all completely normal. Nothing to be afraid of. Pretty bright out here. Look forward to getting into the trees. Easier on the eyes. Well, that's the end of the snowmobile trail. Well, it keeps going, but we're not going that way. Somebody's been out here. I'm gonna say maybe within the last couple of weeks at least. I don't know how far they went, but this could be helpful. If I've got a trail to follow, this will go a lot faster. We'll see. I think this is a creek. I think I may put on my snowshoes for the rest of the way. That's the debate. Spikes or snowshoes, I think. Might as well go right to snowshoes. Well, it's better than nothing. Maybe they just go up to the campsite. I don't know. We'll find out. This looks like a good place to camp. I gotta get some traction. Just barely hear a little water in the creek here. Won't be long. It's gonna get really warm this week. I imagine we'll see some open water on the way down in a few days. Snow's gonna get squishy too. Won't make this nice crunchy sound. Ooh, I see some snowshoe prints. Interesting. Well, I'm up to the first campsite and it's too early to stop, so we're gonna see if we can make it all the way to Sergeant Brook. It's a little far. Sun won't set until well after 5 today, though. So we've got plenty of light, especially with the snow. It reflects the light long after it starts to get dark. I think I can make it. We'll see. I'm following footprints, so I'm not having to navigate. Saves me a lot of time. The terrain is not great, but at least I can kind of see where I'm going. I was afraid I was going to have to use the GPS to navigate. But so far, these footprints are following the trails. If they go somewhere else, then I'm on my own. Oh yeah, even those little hills are hard though. I got like a 55-pound pack going here. I cut out some insulation from the January trip, but got a lot more food. And I brought the bear canister because it's supposed to warm up. You just never know when a hungry bear might pop up out of the snow. Yeah, every once in a while I like stop and admire the beauty, catch my breath. It's low 30s, I would guess, if that. Just right around freezing. Good hiking weather. Onward. Yeah. Look how pretty that is. Well, I know this trail really well, but with the snow, it looks different. I think I'm on top of Bald Mountain, but I don't know. I am on the trail, I know that much. And whoever put these footprints out here is still going where I want to go, so I'm gonna keep following them. Sure do appreciate them. They're old, it's not a broken trail, really, but they do tell me where to go. It's a big help. I think I'm gonna need my poles for that. I think I've got enough sun to get where I'm going. Let's see. I gotta go down and then I gotta go up and then across the side of the hill. Mountain, whatever you want to call it, but still some work to be done. But I could take a day off tomorrow if I want to. Oh, look at that. It is beautiful. A little lump to get over. I forget what that one's called. Stowe Mountain, maybe? There's so many Stowe Mountains. Not as many Bald Mountains, but yeah, I think we just go straight up over the top of that, if I recall correctly. Whew. And then we were well on our way. I think we'll get there before dark. I'm thinking about stopping for a sandwich, so it might make us a little bit later. Well, the footprints are gone. Whoever I was following either lost the trail or walked off the trail for a ways and then turned around and walked out. I'm on my own now. I foolishly followed them, thinking they knew where they were going. Wasted some time. Not sure if I'm gonna camp down here or make the effort to be legal and go all the way to Sergeant Brook. It's getting later. And I'm having to navigate a lot more now, so I may just set up here somewhere. Yeah, because I'm still like a mile from the campsite, and I got to go over that other lump that's gonna slow me down. Oh well. I try to follow the rules. Whew. I should get unpacked quick here. Go from hot to cold really fast. A quick look at the winter pack here. I got my shovel. Got my cold weather boots for hanging out in camp. I've got those boots with a tie holding them on, so just in case anything comes loose, they're not going to fall off. The cat, under tarp, putting tarp on, sitting on, winter stove, a big bag of insulation, tarp, air canister, food, place to sit, hammock straps, stakes, whew. Camp clothes, first aid, repair, electronics, and then I got the hammock, quilt, under quilt. That's it. That's about it. Alright, I got some work to do here. I gotta find some dry clothes, get things set up. It's gonna get dark soon, and it'll probably get cold. Morning. Nice night. Slept really well. I was surprised. It was snowing. Snow woke me up, the sound of it on the tent. But yeah, it's probably less than an inch total that came down. It wasn't much. Making a little breakfast water. Water. I don't think we're going to see any open water the rest of this trip. I saw a little down the hill, but yeah, it was a nice night. Quiet. I think I could hear music from down the hill somewhere. There's a ski resort and houses down there. But I figured I'd show you camp. Most of the time I don't turn on the camera until I've broke camp. So this is a middle of nowhere winter camp. Try to keep everything organized so you don't lose it in the snow. Not sure what the sky is going to do. I think they say it'll clear up eventually. Then it's supposed to start warming up. We're going to try to go forward. See how that goes today. It's pretty tough out here in the snow with no trail to follow. But we'll try it a little bit. If it's not working, I'll turn around. That's all I can do. Well, not much excitement going on around here. I'll turn this back on later. Something's happening. This might be the trail. summer you follow the footpath. This time of year it's mostly just the guests. Every once in a while there's a place, but I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go. I have a GPS track, but this is seeming pretty sketchy at this point. I don't know, I'm crazy, but I never know how crazy I am until I stop. I'm thinking that's not trail. That's probably not trail. And I'm not doing this just to build up excitement. I have no idea. Beautiful day for it though. Sun will come out later. Don't know where it will be, but okay. Putting this away, see what I can find on top of this hill. Well, it's not a yellow co-os blaze, but I was pretty darn excited to see that. Apparently I found the trail. I just been going through the open area on top of, I think this is Stowe Mountain. Probably we're standing on it right now, the top of it, but out in the open there was no way to tell where the trail is. Now you can see the hole in the trees. It's a little bit easier. And a blaze. I almost turned around a few times in there. I may still turn around. We'll see. I'm out here on my own. Get too stupid. But I feel better when I know that I'm going vaguely in the right direction at least. But yeah, we're gonna probably be at like a 3 hour a mile pace today or something. We'll see what time we get to Sergeant Brook if we make it that far. I was thinking about going up the mountain today, but now I'm not so sure about anything really. Well, that went faster than I expected. Less than 2.5 hours. I think it was a little over a mile, maybe a mile and a half. Whew. Now what to do? Thinking about breaking down some of this trail headed up the mountain and then coming back and camping so I can get up in the morning and go up the mountain easier. I don't know. It's not even 11:30. It's not going to be a great day on the summit. It's going to be windy and cloudy. Tomorrow will be a better day to be up there. But I think if I break some trail today, I'll be happier tomorrow. Set up camp here in Sergeant Brook. I'm about halfway up to the top. Broke out trail. Found some tracks coming down. Don't know where they went. But I'm going to use them tomorrow if I go up. It's too windy, too cold, too gray. The higher up I got, the worse it looked. So I'll either go up in the morning or I won't. We'll see. Seen a few squirrels and some tracks on this side of the mountain. First animal prints I've seen. Some rabbit, squirrel, maybe a fox. I'm not sure. I saw something. Interesting footprints, but not sure what they were. Oh well. I'll do some eating, make some water. I think I'm a little behind on my food and water at this point. Get the assembly line going. Made a cup of tea. Gonna put dinner in the bag. Fill up the water bottles. Pretty soon it'll be time for the long night. See, last I heard, tomorrow we'll have our sunshine back. It's supposed to warm up. I hope so. It was cold when I got here. Walking is fine, but sitting around was cold. But yeah, a lot of work and then bed. We'll see how ambitious I am tomorrow, which way I go. I was within a half a mile of the summit, but it was cold and nasty up there, so I came back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next year. Sure is pretty though. And not very crowded. Don't expect to see any people. Oh well, I don't know if this is good night or if I'll say good night later, but just in case, good night. Ooh, water's ready. This is a beautiful morning. Sun's been up over there for a while. Almost up over here. I've had my coffee, I've had my breakfast. I have not packed up. It looks like a beautiful day to climb a mountain though. A few decisions to be made, a few actions to be taken, and we'll be on our way. I have no idea what time it is. I haven't even looked. But if the sun's up this high, it's probably pushing 8 o'clock by now. But yeah, if this wind stays down, beautiful summer day. Oh, I got work to do. Don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up. There's a little tiny spider or something bravely crawling through the snow. I lost it. Well, I got my pack on. Cleaned up camp a little bit. Is that blue sky day we were promised? It seemed silly to turn around yesterday, but once I got up there, I felt that cold wind. I was like, no, I'll wait for tomorrow. That's all right. It'll be better tomorrow. Yeah. Well, let's get it. I don't know. I've been trying to do this hike, or wanting to do this hike, for years. But I wasn't sure it was possible. I'm still not really sure it's possible. I won't believe it until I do it. Always have to double check at least 5 times to make sure I didn't leave something behind. This time of year it's easier. I try to keep everything in one spot. Boy, in the summertime, you hang something in a tree, 2 miles later you reach for it. Well, it's going to be a lot of huffing and puffing here until my legs warm up. Maybe some huffing and puffing later too, but might as well turn this off. Quiet out here. I heard a bird this morning. I was really surprised. I haven't seen any birds at all. I heard a woodpecker at one point, but I heard flapping wings. This is my trail I broke yesterday. That was a brilliant idea. This is going so much easier because I broke this. There's a squirrel. It's warming up today. There'll be some wildlife. When it's cold, they hide, but when it warms up, they get a good day. Look at him. He's frisky. They haven't seen people for a while. They're very excited about it. Well, I'm going as slow as I can up this hill. I don't want to get sweaty. I want to be able to enjoy the summit. Not in a tremendous hurry. It's always hard to climb slow though. I love to attack. I have to make myself slow down. Oh man. Just couldn't ask for a better day for it. It's why I couldn't wimp out and go the other way and go home. I had to go up. don't know if that's logging trucks or the ski resort we can hear. Maybe you can't hear it. I can hear something rumbling over there. Just walking through this beautiful forest, and I said, wait, I should probably show those people watching the video this. Almost up to where I turned around yesterday. It'll get harder then. Trees are getting shorter, but we still probably got about 6/10 of a mile to the top yet. Lots of breaks, trying not to sweat really hard. Just want to go up there. We're getting close. Snow's getting sticky. It's warming up. We are, I guess we'll see if we can find some way up there. Not much chance of spotting the trail in this condition. It's all footpath up here. There's no real trees, so we'll see. On top of a mountain. Who could have guessed? It can be done. A lot of planning, a lot of work. But I made it here alive. Now I just gotta get home to tell the tale. My still camera seems angry. I didn't get a picture of my donut. But other than that, well, and that, and I got my sunglasses. But I want to call it a success. Here, I'll get out of the face. You don't want to see me squinting at you. I can't see anything up here. Mountains, mountains, more mountains, speck. The ball paints, long mountain, puzzle. You can see it all up here, a day like today. Hot and sweaty climbing, cold up here though. It's really not cold, it's just I was hot and sweaty. Oh well, gotta get my donut. It's important. don't know about Summit Donuts. This donut has been freezing for 48 hours. It's been squished. I've dropped the pack on it a few times. It's one of the best donuts in the world. You just can't beat a Summit donut. When you walk for 2 days to get to the summit, well then, that's the Summit donut indeed. I started rolling down the mountain and I realized, no, you've got to stop and appreciate this more before you leave. Wow. I've been wondering for a long time if this was possible. I mean, I know some people could do this kind of stuff as a day trip, but for me to go wandering around in the wilderness, it's always the question of survival. But so far, everything's breaking my way. Found just enough tracks to find my way up here. I think I can follow my own tracks out, so navigation should be done. There's a little bit of uphills on the way out, but the majority is downhill. Been lugging this 55-pound pack for a few days now in the snow. Yeah. Sometimes it sucks to be crazy, but sometimes, boy, is it great. Wow. Well, we passed Sergeant Brook campsite a little ways back. Pretty warm. Snow's getting squishy. Birds are out. Most of the snow bombs are out of the trees down here. They were falling down pretty good higher up. It's wet. But yeah, we're heading up Stowe Mountain. Whew. The snow is kind of falling apart. But it goes a lot faster when you got tracks to follow. Making these tracks took a long time. Oh, but I don't have any uplift in my legs. And I've got a few lumps to get over today. Whew. Yeah, I was impressed. They were doing really well. But I think they're about toast now. A couple of lumps. I can do it. Downhill isn't bad, it's just the up. Don't get there by complaining. Don't get there by walking. And oh, the places we go. One more tiny lump to go. Bald Mountain. It's really kind of a hill compared to these other ones. But at this point, my legs are shot. They were already tired from all the climbing. This rotten snow is murder on the downhill. It's been scary as all heck. I never know when I'm going to stick and when I'm going to slide. How deep I'll go. A lot of mysteries. But yeah, this was all frozen solid the other day. Now I'm sinking in. Well, I won't be cold tonight. That's for sure. Morning, day 4. Sorry I didn't film anything last night, but it's in pretty bad shape when I got here. Out of water. Needed to get the stove set up, make some water, make some dinner. It's time for bed. I've camped here in the summer. It's my first time camping here in the winter. Nice little brook here. Not now. In summer. Yeah, today not quite as pretty as yesterday. Yesterday was definitely the day to be on top of the mountain. But a few miles to go back to the car. What to say? Still shocked this all went so well. Now mind you, when I came in I was exhausted, starving, dehydrated, and my feet hurt. But now I'm smiling. Well, there you have it. I don't know, maybe we'll see something pretty and film it on the way out, but maybe this is it. Heck of a trip. Heck of a trip. I think I would do it again. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's running water. I'm standing right on top of the brook. But I can hear it under there, and I can see a patch of water there. That was ice yesterday. Whew. 1.8 to the road. It's like 0.6 along the road to the car. Woo. Mail from home. Always a beautiful sound. Yeah. Good day to go home. You can see that held me up on the way over. I don't think that's going to hold me up on the way back. That certainly doesn't look safe. But it's too late to turn around and go back the other way. I think I'm going to see if I can find a place that looks a little more shallow, though. Yeah. There are no good choices at this point. These are snowshoes, not water shoes. We live to tell the tale. Ah! I just gotta get up on this shelf. I got one more crossing to do. The Bear River, breaking open. I had to stop my singing to show it to you. Yeah, you can hear the highway from here. It was really noisy last night. A lot of dogs. I could hear people. But it looks beautiful anyway. Puzzle Mountain. Maybe another day. My feet hurt. I can't go up. Wait, trail. Eh? No, that's their house. This one's the trail. It's important to respect landowners' rights. They don't want you wandering through their backyard. Okay, gotta get up the hill to the road. I can do it. Well, it's not pretty, but it's successful. It doesn't smell very good anymore. But whew, what an adventure. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it.